Today I will be asking ChatGPT to give me learning challenges in PTFS to see can ChatGPT make me a learning challenge that I'm going to fail. Well, let's find out. Alright, here we are. Let's now ask ChatGPT, give me a PTFS learning challenges. Alright, let's see what it gives. Alright, basic learning challenges, crossing learning, that's gonna be easy. Alright, trail land, short runway landing, no flaps landing, engine outlining, those are gonna be easy. Now, I mean, it's not going to be that hard, but you know what? Let's just skip, and here is all the list if anyone wants to post, and let's get started. So now, I'm going to make a wheel to spin, which can pick out a landing challenge from each category that I have to choose. I really hope it's not a hard one, but let's find out from the first category, basic landing challenges. Alright, here's the wheel, let's spin it. And no flaps landing? Ha, that's going to be easy as hell. Well, let's do it. That's gonna be an easy one. Alright, welcome aboard our Lufthansa E190 flight, Lufthansa Regional, on this beautiful E190. And now we don't have flaps. Yep, we don't have flaps. And don't mind the fact that the weather is a thunderstorm. I was way too lazy to change it, even though I was in a private server. But who the hell even cares? Now our main focus is to land this thing. Okay, we have no flaps, you know that, and I gotta be careful not to hit that cliff over here. Alright, power. Oh, no. That was a close one. So now I gotta keep the power down around 50%, just like a normal landing. And oh my god, I'm stalling again. No, pull up. Alright. Here we go. Approach is good. Yep. 2 whites and 2 reds. That's what I need. Although I feel like I'm a bit off center line. And I feel that there's a little bit of crossing, but I'm gonna deal with that. I'm slightly too low. It's okay.
170.
Alright. Put it down smoothly.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20.
Alright.
10.
Alright, that wasn't bad. Not the best out of them, but also not the worst in the way. Alright. Challenge number 1 completed. That was actually pretty easy. ChatGPT for now didn't make me fail. But just wait. Alright, now for our emergency landing challenges. Let's see what emergency we have. We'll have to do a belly landing, which means that the gear won't come out. Alright, pretty easy. So welcome to the crappy regional jet 700, everybody. Okay, it's CRJ, but you know CRJs have been known to not be really comfortable, quite crappy. Like, I mean, it's not a 200 at least. Alright, so now I'm gonna deploy my flaps to 2, since we don't have gears. Yeah, we don't have gears. So now have a technique how to stop, but I mean, I don't know if it counts as cheating, but when I touch down, oh, I gotta come on, blah. But when I touch down, I'm gonna jump out of the plane. So now, I'm just going to do that. Just gotta stay focused, and oh, we're too high. You know what? I'm gonna try and do a forward slip. Alright, this kinda works, I think. No, still 5 white lights. I need 2 whites and 2 reds. Come on. Alright, no, that's not gonna work. Just and oh, got our first red light. Now our second one, where is it? I don't see it. Ah, great. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. Here goes nothing. Oof. Well, we still have not failed. ChatGPT can make me fail. Also, look at the flaps. Good thing I didn't deploy them to this position because they would have struck. And now, specific location challenges. Let's see what this wheel gives us from our ChatGPT suggestions. Saber. You know what? I actually have quite an interesting idea of that. Let me show you. That was the idea I was talking about. Space shuttle. Yeah. Space shuttle. No. It's going to be a hard time landing this. Okay. Now, I somehow get it to, Saber. Also, by the way, alright. Now this is going to be our professional. By the way, I don't know if you know, but inside I've actually got some vehicles, which is even going to be more crazier. Alright, let's start ascending here. I hope I don't mess up. I see the runway and the cliffs. No one likes cliffs. Here are the vehicles. Alright. Up. Stall. Like at the last second I was stall and then put on thrust reversers so I can stop pretty much. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Come on. Reversers and oh my god, no. And I don't know if that crash counts, but we made it on the runway. Oh well, we could have made it. This is crazy seeing a space shuttle and landing off AN-225. We somehow did it. I also don't know how, but transported those vehicles safely. Well, that was it. Wait, no, that wasn't it. We still have one more thing to try. That is thing. Now ignore the fact that you're hearing my voice. I couldn't adjust it on time, and that's why I'm doing a voiceover. But we gotta land without our UIs. Now I don't know if I'm stalling or not, but let's put the flaps down and gear down. Let's see. That was suggested by chatgpt. This is going to be hard. Right, a little bit of stop here. You know what? I prefer just to a Ryanair hard landing. Oh, I think I'm too fast. Let me slow down and probably start.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20, 10.
So that's what it's like. You want me to do this again? Let me know down in the comments. And just tell me which game. Tell me which game you want to see. Now, in theory, looks like I took it over PTFS pattern for chatgpt to fail me with learning challenges. Great. Well, that was it. If you want to see more videos like this, just comment the flight sim. Please not Microsoft Flight Sim, because for some reason my frames there are pretty bad. But for some reason it's because I have a 3050. That's why. And it's not going to be great on footage, or even on streaming, because one time I tried streaming and it was like on one frame per second. It was that bad. So yeah, that's it. Bye.